I've made it to day 3. 3 days of driving. Actually, though, today I'm not driving anywhere. I've just got a truck. And I'm sat twiddling my thumbs. I can't do the AdBlue because that's full. I can't take it to a truck wash because there isn't one on site. We're not allowed to wash them here, so I am bored. But there is a plus side. So I've been in a bit of a quandary this week because basically the job that I'm doing at the moment doesn't entail loads and loads of driving. A lot of it is basically waiting for a car manufacturer to produce cars so that the items that are on the back of the in the trailer come off in line with how many cars they make. So you're basically on the end of the production line. They don't go into storage or hold them anywhere. So if that production line breaks down, you can be sat for like hours at a time. Today we've got 3 trailers up there waiting to be unloaded, and I was supposed to be going up there and it's not happening. So yeah, so obviously when I wanted to do my class 1, I wanted to drive. So coming into this role, I was a bit shocked because they did say that when I interviewed for it that there'll be a lot of hanging around. You will have to sort of wait around a little bit. You don't expect probably 8 out of 9 hours to be doing just that. You think that an employer's probably exaggerating a little bit. In this case, they weren't exaggerating. In fact, they were being a bit loose with the truth. And I've had a bit of a tug because I was offered a Stobart and another firm as well locally. I've been starting at about 4 in the afternoon, so I've been getting home about 1 in the morning, and then I've been trying to get up to see the kids for an hour in the morning, and it's just really difficult because I'm not quite getting enough sleep, or definitely what I'm used to. So I was thinking, well, if I'm going to be doing this and I'm not going to be seeing the kids, would I be better off just tramping and taking the extra £17,000 a year? Because that was about the difference in the wages. But then I think, obviously, as a mum or as any parent, there's a difference in you not being there at all. So you not being there Monday to Friday at all, you can't get back, to being there through the night. So if they're not well, you can get up and you can give them medicine, or you can just be there to give them a cuddle, or if something happens, you can get back or you can be there. And basically, I sort of like had a bit of a tug. Do I sort of tell the manager here that this isn't for me and go with the tramping role, or try and find something that's sort of like actually a driving job, like go with somebody maybe like DHL? But the other roles that I'm looking at are like an hour drive there, then I've got to drive all day and then an hour drive back. And when I came to sort of make that decision, there was like this weird sort of tugging feeling. It was like something was holding me back. And I actually, when I went to make the phone call and sort of accepted the tramping position, I just started to panic and started to think about my kids. And I know a lot of people have said, oh, we're not interested in hearing about your kids and parenting and stuff. Well, actually, it's a fact that a lot of us have got kids, and our kids are always going to be our priorities for most of us. And it's really, really difficult because although I've got great support at home, my husband is brilliant and he does have the kids a lot, I still don't want to be that aloof. And then basically, I went and had a word with my manager, and to see if I could move on to like an early day shift, so I might start between 5 and 7 in the morning, which gives me a couple of hours with them in the evening. That was a plan anyway, and he said yeah, we'll have a chat tomorrow. I've gone in today and all change again. So instead of doing 3 short shifts, they're now going to do 2 12-hour shifts a day. So I might start at 5 in the morning, or I might start at 6 or 7. So I'm not going to get that much more time with the kids, but I will see them definitely. We're having a pay rise. They're going to increase our pay by like a couple of grand each, which isn't like a massive amount, but for me it's like the difference of paying my fuel or getting here or not. And the biggest thing for me is that everybody here has been brilliant. So the first time that I went out on my own, there was somebody already where I was going to from our depot that I knew, to watch me back onto the bay, to give me a bit of advice. I've never been on my own through any of it. There's always someone to help you couple up if you need it, because some of the airlines on these older trucks can be like, they're quite hard work, so it's quite nice having people around to sort of help you if you need it. I'm sure I'll like work my way around it in time, but initially, like the first truck that you take out, like the airline's really, really hard to put on. So that's been great. So basically what I wanted to say was, if you're looking for a job, make sure that you look at somewhere that's going to offer you the right support and training. Don't be wowed by, a flashy fleet, or, something that looks good or sounds good, because from the experience I've had so far, a lot of them talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. And they just want you out there on your own as soon as you can. And that's great for some people if that's what they want. But there are companies out there that will help you to bring out the best in you and support you through what you need to learn and develop on. So I'll probably do a couple of days extra next week, which I want to do as well, because I want to sort of keep my hand in. I want to keep driving. And it won't be on the class 1s, but there might be like a 7.5 tonner doing some runabout and catching up. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But it's very changeable. Whereas there's a lot of jobs that are fixed, or they have sort of busy times and quieter times. This is so variable. A load can be cancelled, or like today I'm just sat here. But you've got to make the best of it. I'm getting paid to sit here doing nothing, so is it that bad? And how the hell are younger people with families, women and men, supposed to come into this industry if companies don't recognise that childcare needs and flexibility is met? It's a bit ridiculous really to think that it's not important in this industry, because it is. It's important in any line of work.